No, Brazil. That's right. We did Colombia already. It's Brazil. Yeah, there. Here we are.
Here we go,
Brazil.
Brazil.
What kind is it?
Private Reserve, whole bean, Brazil Santos bourbon, medium dark roast.
Yeah. All right. So we got a medium dark roast finally.
There we go, community coffee.
Yeah, looks pretty cool. Kind of like a
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Look, it's an old school kind of family company, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes these standard have been some of the better coffees, though, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. It's hard to see. It says.
We kind of get tricked every time we
Yes.
see coffees. So this is since 1919 estimated.
Yeah, that's a long company.
And did we forget the scissors again today?
I can go again. Let's see if we can open it. Usually we
I don't
can't.
think we can. I get the scissors.
Yeah, we always got to get the scissors. Family-owned community, private reserve, exclusive coffees. Their family's yeah.
You can't read. The family is passionate about making great tasting coffee in 1919. My great-grandfather Cap, I can't pronounce his name.
Cap.
Sauraj.
I can't either. Sauraj, we'll just say that.
There we go.
Saurage discovered the secret of making our special coffee, named Community Coffee, out of appreciation for his community of friends and the customer he served 4 generations. Our family is still active in selecting and roasting the great tasting coffee. I guess they do it from all over the world, but anyway, this is the whole world. Brazil Santos bourbon, medium dark.
Well, let's
Open it up.
It took me a minute to find the scissors.
I know
too.
there's always a scissor thing, but that's everyone has that. There we go.
Oh, it smells nice.
Let's see what the.
Last time you were really disappointed.
Yeah, we were. Let's see.
No, they look okay.
They're medium dark, not super oily, but they're definitely medium dark, right? Yeah, it's medium.
Yeah. I don't know. They just look kind of disappointing.
They might be disappointing, but you know, looks aren't everything. But
We were just so bummed out last
the
time.
last time that was a bummer coffee. So you just never know. You know, it's all hit and miss, and kind of like our own coffee we buy all the time. That's 5 miles up here.
We know experts anyways, but
Yeah.
we just like good tasting
We
coffee.
do like good tasting coffee, and that had a bad bag. We get that coffee
Yeah.
all the time, and one of the bags
Yeah.
we just call it has a bad bean and it has a little off taste. So you can, get a bad bag of any coffee even if you're
Yeah.
used to it. But we'll see how these come out. They look a little dry, but
Yeah, we'll see.
we'll see. We just, that's the adventure. So we'll
Yeah.
make these up.
All right, let's try them
Let's
out.
try them. We're gonna grind them in here.
Okay, let me close this up here. There's some,
I might need more of them anyway.
I don't know. It's just so disappointing sometimes.
It is.
Even as our wine coffee we tried,
Yep.
it was just the last couple of days has been horrid coffee.
Yeah, the one bag is bad. I was saying you never know. A little out of control.
Yeah.
You just never know
There we go. My
what's
hands
going to
are
happen.
clean. Let me close it up.
Yeah. What's it going to be like?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. It's kind of a windy, cold afternoon.
Well, we have tropical storm watch.
Tropical storm watch.
Tropical storm or tropical remnants, Linda. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Just calm before the storm. Yeah.
We'll heat up the machine.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe the calm before the storm. It's a little windy.
We already had some rain. Downpoured for about 10 minutes and that stopped.
Yeah, a couple downpours of rain. We got the yard mowed though.
We did. We got a lot done outside.
Yeah, you're going to do it next time after you practice maybe.
We said no practice runs, so we have to stick to that.
Yeah, we do.
It is getting windy.
It is getting windy now.
Supposed to have some really gusty winds tonight. And tomorrow we'll see
Oh, there we go.
what we get.
You don't.
I mean, we sat here and we were prepared and prepared. I mean, we always prepared for 'em. And we didn't have anything, and then we didn't have any warnings, and we got nailed.
You never know. If they say a storm's coming, sometimes nothing. If
Yeah.
there's no warning, you get completely nailed.
Yeah, we come home, the trees down. Dogs are happy we finally home.
Yeah,
we barely
they're
survived.
looking at
I'm
us
just
like,
kidding.
"Where are they leaving us?"
I remember we used to come down the long driveway. Remember?
Uh-huh.
He would greet us down by the gate, and there was something going on.
He would.
Last coffee was really disappointing. We'll see.
Yeah,
this one
we'll
doesn't
see.
look much better.
We
It's
may
just-
be back getting our coffee, but
Yeah.
we kind of have to finish the bad bag too, because that's in the big grinder.
Yeah, you finish it. I
Yeah.
don't want it.
Usually I don't put too much in there, but this time I did. But it was a bad bag. So every coffee has a bad bean and a bad bag.
Yeah, the Hawaiian coffee was really bad. Usually we take it back too.
Yeah, we do. We do take them back often if they're bad.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little gust.
We
Whoa.
are starting to get some wind.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We shall see what happens.
What is it, Lola? It's stormy? You don't like wind, do you? That's a good thing.
Okay.
It's a little chilly too.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cold for us.
It is cold, and here we go. All right, you'll verify that we didn't do any practices, or that one could have been tamped a little more. It might be a little bit older bean. It started really flowing quick, and really,
Yeah,
I
you know,
really,
I thought they looked old.
yeah, I really tamped hard, but you can see they start going quick. So I think these are kind of an older bean.
Yeah. They didn't look very fresh.
No.
Didn't have much smell to them either.
Yeah, and I really tamped these super hard, super fine, but yeah, they're not cremaing much, and
It's old beans, right?
yeah, they're going to be old beans. We're not. I like the little story and all that, but I think it might be old beans. And when you order them, they may be sending you the old beans. You just
Yeah.
never know at all.
Yeah, you just don't.
Yeah, it doesn't really look great. See, there's hardly any crema.
Yeah, it's,
I don't even think we need to show them that, but anyway, we're a little
picky.
picky in this, because they haven't voted well so far. But we'll see.
There was one coffee we really liked. I forgot which one it was. You
We'll go
remember?
back over all these before we go in there. We have one more coming from Venezuela, I think.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be done with South America started rough, had a kind of a good coffee, and then went downhill again.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. So.
Let's see. You take the first sip.
I do the first sip today.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it says. Oh, there's our chicken, which has been roasting a chicken in there too. What kind are we having today? Another jerk chicken or the Thai spice or that?
No, it's just.
The Uta spice. Uta makes us really spicy. We might even start selling it, so good, but I don't know. I expected it to taste worse. It's not that good. It's kind of like a restaurant, like a diner coffee.
Like a diner.
It is kind of like a diner coffee. It is. I mean,
The diner. Like
I
when
was
they
ready
come and
to-
give you refill after refill.
yeah,
that's-
go ahead, have all you want, right? It is kind of, I don't know, I'm just trying to compare.
I think the diner coffee probably tastes better than that.
Yeah, it's not a fabulous coffee. It looks like it's going to be better. Santos bourbon, I
But
don't
then
know.
be really picky. So
We are
people-
pretty
I don't
picky.
know.
Many people would like this coffee, but we are picky because of where we live, we manage to usually get pretty fresh coffee. And even the place right up here, if one of their bags is off, we even
Yeah.
throw it under the bus like we were earlier. But yeah, the Brazil just is standard. We're getting a little more honest. We're not going to sugarcoat it. The Brazil standard. It's a standard coffee.
The good thing about it, the more you drink of it, the better it tastes.
Yeah, that is true. The
Yeah,
more you sip it,
actually,
it does taste better.
You kind of get used to it.
Yeah, it's easy to get used to. That's a pretty good description.
There we
But
go.
it is kind of like a standard coffee.
It
It's
is
not
a
horrible. It's almost like something you'd get in a hotel as room service
Yeah.
or something. It's not
The one
really
we had last week was really bad.
was really bad.
It's
This one
better.
this
I mean,
one
it's
is
drinkable.
drinkable, is better. Might be like a good perk or just like some general coffee, but it came out all right. But it is a little old, and it didn't really.
We noticed that a lot of those beans are just old.
Yeah, we noticed of all these companies we've been ordering from every time different, quite a bit of them now, that 80% are old beans.
Yeah.
We know, we open them because we're used to pretty fresh beans. That's something we do know. And yeah, like most of the coffees have been old. They're just old.
Well, most
They're
of the
not
coffee-
roasted before they ship them like they say or anything like that. It's all,
yeah.
I don't believe much of
Well,
it.
most of the coffee we drink is freshly roasted. Most
That's
of the
right.
Time.
Yeah, it's-
99%.
Yeah, it's been
just
roasted. Yeah, probably within a 7 to 10 days of
Yeah.
us getting it. So we're pretty spoiled there. I know the two had dates when they were roasted, but one was all right. The very first Mexican coffee was okay, and it had a roast date. The other one with the roast date was horrible. The rest really don't have a date on them, but
Yeah, most of them don't have dates.
they don't, and they're coming from. You see all these same places on. All over Facebook and the internet advertising.
Oh,
There's a nice
hang
breeze.
on, here we
But
go.
they're not, yeah, most of them I got to say that so far now we're going to hit into the Caribbean after Venezuela.
Oh, we
And,
have a storm
whoa,
coming in.
it's windy all around us. You guys don't see our little doodads flying and everything,
It's
but
windy all of a sudden.
it's windy. But we might,
First sign off that Linda.
yeah, Linda the hurricane is sending some rugged surf on the other side, the east side. We're on the west side, so as far as waves, there's not a lot. But we're supposed to get some wind and rain, and we've been
Yeah.
getting a lot. The state's in a drought, but we've been getting a lot of wind and rain here, and
Yeah,
we've been
yeah, we do
doing
have
that.
rain.
Yeah, well, we're
Rain,
here
rain,
Sunday.
rain.
It's our first day off, and like we always say, we we work like how many? 7 and 7 and 6, so 14.
7 and 7.
20 days straight until today. And then we had today off, but then we did the yard and
Yeah.
Uta did a lot of the houses, roasting a chicken. But we cleaned up our little hot tub, and hopefully it doesn't get too crazy out there, and we might go out later. And
No, I don't, because look at the ocean. It's
Look
totally white cap.
yeah, the ocean is, if you look down, it's totally white capped. There's a lot of wind. Yeah, whoa. So if the tablecloth flies up, but
Yeah.
anyway, there we are, Brazil. It's good. It's like a hotel coffee, you know, like something you get. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's the format, like sitting in a diner. It's not necessarily the best coffee, but it's pretty good, and it's the whole atmosphere that makes it good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind drinking
No,
that taste.
and if you got this in a hotel at room service, this would be fine coffee
Yeah.
too, because they don't bring you that great a coffee. That's why I made the cart, just because of thinking, wow, what if they could roll you up a La Pavoni? But nowhere does that. And I wouldn't want anyone touching my machines if you really had a hotel. Yeah, they're going to get the Keurig or something. But anyhow,
Anyways. All right.
all right, baby.
That's it then for
Yeah.
today.
That's it for the day.
Community coffee.
Community
is
coffee.
A no-go for us.
It's not a no-go. Yeah, it's a no-go. And we got. I might have to show just how many beans we've collected. It's getting a little crazy, but
It is. We
that's
need
the way
to-
it goes. So, you know, after we'll list all these companies. Well, we should list them all because most aren't that great. And I think a lot of you are always going, my coffee this or that. And I don't know where everyone says they order and it gets good, but you may get a good bag here and there places. But overall, so far it has been 75 to 80% is old coffee, and then with a few really good exceptions that we'll list.
There's a few of them.
There's
yeah.
a few that have been good coffee. And this was a medium dark. It was medium dark roasted, but it's old. No, it doesn't have any oiliness to it. Kind of a small bean. I like the way it's a family-owned place that's been around a long time, but it's more of a bulk
Yeah.
spot. But anyway, it's fun ordering, and I like the name. And yeah, we did it again.
Yeah,
So,
we did.
yeah.
All right.
All right, cutie. Chicken time.